Hello there. My name is Pinkshire, and welcome back to another episode of Star Rupture. Last episode, we suffered a fatal crash, and I think that because of that, we had to regress backwards. And I am deeply disappointed. So this episode will be spent regaining what we lost, and hopefully we don't run into a fatal error again. I did go in and report that error, though. But nonetheless, highly disappointing. I have to wait for those to go up. But I do understand a bit better about how this is structured now. Yeah, I need to upgrade you. Okay, while I wait for those to fill up, I'm going to go and see if I can finish looting over there. That's a bit of a difference, because I kind of went and I explored a bunch of things. So, since my inventory is nice and clean right now. Though, I am kind of curious if a star rupture will occur. I'm gonna grab at least one meteor heart. Yeah, because I believe I had 10 or whatever I had beforehand. And I will kind of quickly. Not you. But you. Because I do have to plop this down here. Just while I'm here. There we go. Cool. One thing I think they should kind of fix is the inputs. Like if I'm moving forward and I tab and I'm still holding my W key down, I don't move forward. I had to in fact tap it again. So that's a little annoying. One of the pieces of feedback I intend to leave. Yeah, I'm like all the way far back from where I last saved. So we're getting a clean start. We know where some things are now, even if we haven't quite explored there yet.
Acquired.
So I can head back up there at a different point in time. Oop. I should still try and grab all of these. So, yeah. The more polo fruit I have, the closer I can get to making calorie bars. Because that's, I think, the general goal I will have for this. But first I have to wait for those to get done. Okay. Let's see. The real question is, did the spider things respawn? Be real telling. I should be capable of killing them again. I have a better sense of how the aiming works, but I'd like to know. I would like to know. So. Enough. Oh, they stayed dead. Okay. I believe I left something in here. Yep. I left you in there. Food station. Hello. That's gotcha. Useful. Just double check, make sure I didn't leave anything in here. Nope. I read the message. Yep. something kind of freaky, but it looks like it sounded like they were just attacked by the monsters. Oop. I love me some loot. What is that? I wonder. Well, I know what those are. Those are solar. What is this? Clever robotics something. Okay. It sounds like... Ooh, interesting. What happened here was they got attacked and raided by those animals. Well, the insects. They are animals, but insects. So... some physics on that might be a useful thing to have. Pressurized helium is useful. Look at that. What am I willing to drop for pressurized helium? Nothing. I still think the helium is very valuable. Oh, another dead body. Ooh, air jumper limb. What? Run this way. Oh, they respawned. I wish I had the grenade. I guess I can get closer to that thing. Gotcha. Ow. At least I didn't take any damage. Just took a hit to my shields. I guess they're on a respawn timer. And I took too long. So I know that there... Oh, that's a regenerator. I know that there is a
Gotcha.
horde mechanic, but they said it was disabled for this, which is why I haven't had to deal with it yet. You. Probably even be worth dropping in that case, you. Okay. That's most of the loot. I might come back for a cleanup sweep, but that'll be like episodes from now if I do get to that. It's just not worth the time. And I should probably be heading back if I don't want the sun to blow up in my face again. And that's kind of important to me. Oop.
Order completed.
Maybe. I almost just like booked.
Keep an eye out for old model drones lost on Arcadia.
Calorie bars.
They might contain useful items.
What could I stand to drop? I got tubes. That's an important one for me. I don't know. You. Strictly speaking, the slide is probably more useful to me, but... So I have many calories. Yeah, I know. I know. It's okay, game. I understand. My folly. I want the meteor heart. Hey. Let's get this back pretty quick. I'm saving myself a bit of time by doing this now. Because I want to actually get to doing some new stuff. So you guys got a sense for how I wanted to build it last time. And we're going to be doing basically the same thing. Largely because I was never shown how that design was flawed. So I will operate as if it isn't. There we go. What? Splendid.
Ah, gotcha.
Did I have space for that? Huh. Guess I did. Okay. Not sure how. But I did. It was you. Fine. Future health solutions. Okay. Looks like this is just the thing that I do this
Another
with.
great day for science.
Okay, cool. Yoop. 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 That's something that kind of bugs me. I need a stator to unlock the recipe for a stator. What kind of baloney is that? Bologna. That is what I want to do with my life. Okay, you. Gash. Grenade, I'm not terribly concerned about. That's the next thing up. Calcite sheets. Wolfram plates, the next thing up will be... Yes. Well, a perk progression, and I think that's important. This one. Wolfram wire. I want that map. I want that inventory space. Oh? Oh. Oh. Those were not there yesterday. Me likey. I want the multi-rare. I want the rail modulator. Yes. Yes. Is there more than to everything? Level 5. What goes up to level 6? It goes to the refinery. You stop up defense turrets again. You go up one more. I guess they added a bit to it. Nice. I like that. Good for them. I still think this is janky and should just be a thing I can grab. But semantics, you know. Prep work for when it is. So, I don't think they're on the same timing. I think star ruptures are. Is there a better way to do this? Please tell me there's a better way to do this. I hate that. That sucks. I hate having to rely upon. Okay, at least I can use the S key. Man, that would have sucked. Okay, let's.
Bravo! Future
Okay,
Health
cool.
Solutions is happy with your work. New rewards have been unlocked. Look in the terminal to assign them. Future Health
Yeah, I need
Solutions
you.
for modern problems.
Thank you so much. You.
Great.
Strictly speaking, I don't need to do this, but I am just going to smash my way through it, and I'm going to begin the restructuring.
I am detecting activities
Ooh,
detected.
never mind.
I recommend finding a safer place.
Should have emptied my inventory out first. I'm here. I'm ready. When you tell me to run home, I will run home. That's not what I wanted. You. Okay, that one in there. Oh, wave warning. Hold on. Up I go. Probably put personal storage is up here. Here it comes. Man, the thing is bright.
Rupture's core is unstable.
Here it comes. Bright. So bright. So technically I have 3 of these on video, but only 2 of them have happened in the world. Ah, the world I live in.
The planet is being incinerated.
Goo. I need to hold on to you. I only have 6. I guess I'm gonna need a little more. Okay. Looks like hell out there. Quite literally.
Planetary temperature within acceptable parameters.
Sure it is. Sure it is. Excellent.
Ah, gotcha.
That don't seem so bad out there. What could they possibly be worrying about? Okay, cool. Yeah, that's an unintuitive way to go up and down a ladder. I'm gonna be real honest with you. Oh, we're back up and running. Back up and running. Good, good, good. Hey. I should be going and hunting for Firewave Orb, but I don't know where to find it yet, so kind of makes it hard. Power needed 5, Yeah, the cooling is there. Hoop-de-hee. Getting into this a bit earlier is good for me, so. In the meantime, I should build this thing.
No more eating raw food. You can now process.
What if I like eating raw food, gal?
Oh, food
What
station.
then?
Takes me back to my college days.
Oh no, this is not a simple food station. This one is specially tailored to the conditions on Arcadia 7. All the recipes it contains are designed with the local environment in mind.
That means I'll be able to try the local flora. Amazing.
Exactly. Bon appetit.
Use. And use. Let's just do that for safety's sake. 2 and then 3. Three. 1, 2, and then 3. Okay. Yes. Then it will be 1, 2, and then 3. And 3. Three. So for any of you who may think to be worried about Planet Crafter, if any of you are actually following that closely, this will be released concurrently with it. I think I did cover that already, but just to be clear, This will be released kind of concurrently. I'm doing this a bit differently than how I'm recording Planet Crafter. So, just as a general rule. So don't worry. If you are enjoying Planet Crafter will continue until such a point as either I decide to stop this because it's not doing well, or I beat Planet Crafter. And I'll be real honest with you, I am very stubborn. So you're not likely for me to give up. But I'm also not going to be able to put maximum amount of effort into Planet Crafter. Please understand that. I simply can't. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now, I had them set up over here. And this is something I need to do. I need to head up there and do that. So, this is a game kind of similar to Planet Crafter, but not exactly the same. So, I guess one thing I could definitely talk about is the thing I'm doing. I'm writing a book. Not really a book. Strictly speaking, it's fan fiction. Let's be very clear about that. It is fan fiction. I set the bar very low for myself, or could be very high. It depends on the kind of fan fiction you read. I'm gonna be honest. Some of the fan fiction I have read, because I am an avid reader, love reading things in general, and I tend to have relatively high standards. I think I hit about a medium point, but like, I read a lot of fan fiction. In the few fandoms I am kind of active in and looking towards, so not like a revolutionary amount of fan fiction, but also probably more than the average person. I, again, am an avid reader, and I am a very fast reader as well. That's a thing. One more. Kind of curious what happens to the fire wave ore if I don't harvest it. I'm kind of curious as to what like actually happens. That could be cool. I guess it doesn't rain as much here. It just condensates. It's like, or these are springs. You kind of spring up out of the ground. It's kind of cool. I wish it was a bit more visually telling. Actually, I should go take a look at that before I go too much farther. There's a thing up here. I am stuttering. This is the worst stuttering I've had so far. Can I go look at the thing? Ah, it is open now. I did not want to do that. Good thing I always keep food on me. Glow cat. Interesting. What are you? Quartz ore. Fascinating. Definitely things that will kill me down here, though. I would like to find my way out, please, game. I'm not supposed to be here. Oh, thank goodness. That was very worrying. Okay, I got my 10 meteor hearts. I'm happy. So, yes, I'm working on writing a fan fiction. Currently, right now, I'm at the year mark. And I haven't posted anything. And that is intentional. That is on purpose. I did not want to post anything until such a time as I felt confident that I could either keep up a schedule or was done. So, I did the planning. I have it all mapped out and everything. So, like, I have the outline done. I know what I want to happen in the story. I have a rough plan for how I want to get there. And I am playing it pretty close to my chest. I wrote a prologue chapter, which is something that will be released in little snippets and will not actually be told to the reader right away. It will be released in pieces. That happens, that there occurs as the inciting incident for the story. Like, the entire reason the story takes place is because of the events of this chapter specifically. But
Great.
okay, cool. Like, I already have my villain decided. I have decided how I want my villain to be. It's great. It's awesome. Perhaps it is even amazing. So, and strictly speaking, I have two main characters. That's another thing. I have two main characters. This is a thing that is true. Why do I have two main characters? Because. No, but strictly speaking, the reason is because this is a Legend of Zelda fanfiction. Because if you've watched my Planet Crafter series, well, I love The Legend of Zelda. But I am also getting carried away. It is time for me to call this episode done. Thank you all. If you liked it, please leave a like, leave a comment, please subscribe. I'd love to talk to you guys more. Thank you. Have a great day.